Hi friends, it's Gloria from Golden Bucket Farm. I'm the Jersey Lady 1 here on YouTube. And today I am showing a new album that I made. I guess I am going to call it Instant Pocket Album because it's something that you can make quick and it has pockets for the photos and you don't need to have any glue or photo corners to use it. So my objective in designing this album was to use 6x6 papers and to not have to use any glue or the corners, and that the album could hold 4x6 photos, both landscape and portrait orientation. So, and that met all of these. On the cover, I did use paper from an 8x8 pad from Graphic 45's Botanical Tea because the total measurement of the album is 7x8 when you have the binding strips included. Okay, let's see. All the bling, pretty much all the bling and the stickers and the washi tape in this album come from YouTube. From Dollar Tree, sorry. And let's see, the borders are from K & Company. Let's see what else. I used the the heavyweight cardstock from the paper studio at Hobby Lobby. This is cream. Let's see what else. I used my scan and cut to make some of the sentiments or titles, and I cut from glitter. Let's see, it's glittered cardstock. That's what it's called. And the pad that I used was a 4.5 by 6.5. Oh, matte stack. 48 sheets and 12 different colors. On sale for what, $5? How can you go wrong on that? And it just cuts really well with my brother's scan and cut. If you're not familiar with a scan and cut, it's kind of like a silhouette or a Cricut, but it has a scanner in it too, so that, well, you can use your memory stick to upload. And now the new ones, I guess, are wireless. Mine was one of the first ones out a year or so ago. But anyway, you can upload patterns, but you can also draw out or print out and then scan in patterns too to work with. So, and they've just come out, oh yay, finally, with a universal pen holder so that we can, instead of cutting, we can draw, with a Sharpie or a gel pen or a flare pen, or don't have to just use the ones that are specifically made for the scan and cut. This new universal pen holder will do anything, so that's pretty cool. Alright, anyway, let's see. The lace here, I think that is still from a wonderful winnings that I got. Gosh, it was several years ago, I think, from Luann Cash here on YouTube. And little ribbons from my stash. And then my white bows are from Hug Snug Seam Binding. Wow, excuse me. I kind of have had trouble with the edges of those raveling, and even though, yeah, I used the lighter, it didn't stop it. So I had to put clear nail polish on there. So, and I guess there is I used to use a product, I think it was by Dritz, that I would put on the edge of ribbons. I don't have any of that right now, so I'm going to have to go look for that. Anyway, let's take a look at what's inside. I got this paper pad that I'm using also in a Winnings from Lori Seabrook, and I already made a video about that. Hi Lori, thank you again. Anyway, it's called, let's see, Pretty Party by Great Papers, sorry. And it's a really varied collection. There's a lot of, it isn't all just on one theme or one color way or something like that. So I tried to match up the papers that I thought would coordinate next to each other. Okay, so this is pretty much how my pages are laid out. There's a pocket at the bottom, and you can see that I've used the 6-inch papers. And boy, when I first started coming on YouTube, there was a young lady, as I remember, who had this way of making, can you see here, making the binding. It's a really simple albums to put together. You fold over twice on the end of your page, and so it makes it really sturdy when you do your punches for your rings. And yeah, so I've been working on that. So if that's you and you're watching, or you know who came up with that, I would sure love to give credit to that. And then these pockets, I've kind of made them my own now, but the idea of cutting my paper and then using the little reveal of cardstock, and then the rest of the paper down below is from the Paper Bag Lady 1. Thank you, Julie, for your good ideas, and I put those to use. I think she's kind of moved on. She doesn't have them on every page of her albums like she maybe used to. She has different ideas now, but I find this really helpful for me because as I say, I can put 4x6 photos the sideways or up and down. This sentiment I cut out, it is, I don't know if you can see that, it's glitter. Cut it out on my Scan and Cut and backed it with some cream paper. And I'll get a little closer there. There you go. That at the top, and I'll go slow so you don't get dizzy here. And at the bottom, I'm using, gosh, come on, focus. There you go. Vinyl lace stickers. As I said, I think pretty much everything I used in here was from Dollar Tree. As Roxy Fur from YouTube says, Dollar Tree has really upped its game with its Jot, J-O-T products. Whoever's designing or doing the buying, boy, keep it up because we're loving your stuff. Okay, these are little gems and little self-stick butterfly bling butterflies. So, okay, and then over here, let's see, the border here is from K & Company, as I said, and then the middle bling here is from Dollar Tree, and I use my hand punches to make some little glitter dots and to back the heart, and then I use some of the Botanical Tea little extra papers in the collection to make this embellishment with the bird stamps, and backed it with some eyelet lace that I made with my Martha Stewart eyelet punch. Okay, and yeah, just real handy for people who want to just print their photos or get sent photos or find vintage photos or collect some over the year as you get pictures, you know, in birthday cards or at Christmas time or whatever, and just fill up an album. That's my idea, is that you have a place to instantly put your photos and you don't need to have any glue or any photo corners or anything. You can just pop them in the album. That's why it's called an Instant Pockiet Album, and so easy to make. Let's see here. Okay, here's another one where I used washi tape and some dimensional stickers from along with the vinyl lace. Okay. And those stickers again are from Dollar Tree, and just really nice quality. They have little, you probably can't see that, but they have like little glossy accents and little bits of glitter on them, and they're like double layered and have foam dots in between so that they set up. And yeah. Okay, over here, I just love this paper. It makes me think of me and my girlfriends, I guess, when we were growing up, little girls. Okay, that's why I put the sentiment Friends there, and the border again is from K & Company, and these are puffy vinyl stickers from Dollar Tree, and they have other, not just the alphas that are on the sheet, but they have some little flower and star stickers and things like that too on that. So, and I used two. This is one border, and then this is another one. Oh my goodness, what's happening there? My computers must have pushed something. I'm kind of balancing the book against my laptop, so the screen just lit up. Alright. Here we have, it's kind of a party planning page there with some foil border and the stickers. And over here is the party, and that's washi tape from Dollar Tree. And down here I made the sentiment Celebrate from my Scan and Cut, and put it up on a little card that I edged with. I love those little memento dewdrop inks. I think this is Kelly Green. Yeah. Okay. This page again has some of the vinyl lace and flat back pearls and stickers from Dollar Tree, and I did a door on my Scan and Cut. I just have really fun putting these together. I hope this and another one I made are going out as gifts, and I hope the people enjoy them as much as I did making them. Okay. I try to have the top not have a lot of dimension, because you don't want anything bumpy to be behind your photographs when you put them in. Alright, this is a nice, I'm going to back out here. This is a nice double page spread where I took, this paper and this one match and then switched them the other way. It's kind of a romantic page with little butterflies, and pansies. And I cut love, and a little heart, forever. Okay. There were two colorways of these pattern pieces, or two pages, of that pattern, but one with red and one with more craft colors. So I used that with this kind of damask, I guess it would be. Alright, the roses trim and the other border are Kim K Company, and these letters I could cut on my Scan and Cut, but these were from Dollar Tree also. They're about 1 inch tall. Okay. So we've got So Sweet there. That was good to go along with the sewing patterns. This, I think, is my favorite page. I've got green leafy washi tape, and go slower here. Stickers. Again, you can see there's little postcards to the left there, and then on one layer, and then the flowers on another on the stickers. So yeah. And then I cut out these letters, remember, on my Scan and Cut. And my last double page. This is, I'll go back here a little bit. Slowly. There you go. Okay, this paper, see, is the other colorway of that sewing pattern page. So I put, this is a Stampin' Up stamp. So glad you're friends, or we're friends, sorry. I used that on a swap that I did for Scrap the World. We did pocket letter inserts, and mine was on a sewing theme, and I used that idea too. Here I've got some foil border with some of the vinyl lace over top of it, and I cut the dress form out. That's from Graphic 45's Curtain Call collection that I have some bits and pieces left. So I cut out that and some scissors, glittered scissors, and a little dress. Okay. Then there's just like a fashion lady and some peacock feathers on stamps there. Again, like I said, try not to have the top with too much frou-frou, because you don't want your photos to be resting against something that's really dimensional. Okay, and then the back. This is another pattern page from the Botanical Tea. Okay, and I put these together. This one is with inch rings. The other one that I made, I used eyelets, and that just made the book a little bit fatter, so I had to use 1.5" rings, and I get those, sometimes at Hobby Lobby and sometimes at Walmart. Okay. I put this together adhesive-wise with, let's see, mostly with Scotch Quick Dry, but I also use my Xyron, the little X one, and then my big one that you crank. And also, gosh, what else did I use? Oh, my ATG gun. Yeah. So there are 16 pockets in this album. So it's a nice amount for somebody who has pictures from, you know, a family event or an outing that you have, or somebody, you know, a trip you took or whatever. I think somebody could also use it as a day book, because with 16 pockets you could put use journaling cards or 3x5 cards, and along with your pictures. You could use one pocket for 2 days, and so you would have a day book for a month, 1 month of the year. You could use it that way too. So, okay, I will try and do a tutorial on how I made these. Probably when I make one again, I'll just let the camera go. So, okay, I hope you're having a good weekend. It is getting windy here and kind of cloudy. It's in the 80s. So take care and God bless and happy crafting, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.